Have a good day, dear student. This is Ankita from the race classes is going to talk you about the topic numericals on measurement. Today, in our previous video, we have discussed about numericals based on introduction to negative number. Now, we are going to discuss about numericals on measurement. Before discussing this topic, I would like to tell you that in our videos where I have taught you the detailed instruction and the detail of this one on the topic measurement, there you will go and read all the points like all the conversions I have go through in a detail. In this video, I will only make you to remember certain points which is important to solve the numericals based on the topic. Rest of all the things you have to watch and refer to the previous video. So before moving to the topic, first of all, I am going to remember yourself certain things that you have to while dealing with this chapter. Clear, no? First of all, we have three conversions in this chapter. One is your length, other is your mass, and other is your capacity. So while dealing with these three terms, all three terms have their different units. Do you get my point? Different unit means length is having different unit, mass is having the different unit, as well as capacity is having the different unit. Clear? First of all, the things which you have to remember while dealing this problem, that you have to keep in mind. So please make a note of this one. Remember, clear, no? These three terms again and again you have to remember while dealing with the problems. Short form only I will give you from here. Like first will be we are dealing with length, other we are dealing with mass, and other we are dealing with capacity. And two important conversion we have to remember from here will be another thing, length, mass and capacity. We are going to solve the problems based on these three terms. We are going to use different operations as well. So when we are dealing with mass, we have three units. Three common units are what? Meter, centimeter and kilometer. Or we can write as common centimeter, meter and kilometer. Basically we are having 7 units. Milli, centi, deci, meter, deca, hecto, kilometer. But basically we are using these three only while dealing with the numerical. Mostly we are going with this. In case of mass, we are having gram as well as kilogram for the basic units, which we are going to deal as per your class. These two units are basically used. Now third of yours we are going to use milliliter and liter. Clear? These things you have to remember. Second, while dealing with one more thing you have to remember, like if somebody will ask you 1 kilometer equal to how many meter, then you have to write 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. Clear? Understood, no? Next, when somebody will ask you 1 meter equal to how many centimeter, that means this is your little bigger unit but centimeter is smaller than meter. Then you are going to tell 100 centimeter. Clear? Next one more we are having. Can you guess what is the third one? Please give your answers. Good. So the answer will be what? 1 centimeter equal to what? Whether I will write meter or centimeter. No, we are not going to write these two. We have another smallest unit in that, and that will be your 10 millimeter. Hope you are clear with this. We are going to solve the problems based on this one. Understood, no? Next, while dealing with, please you can segregate as well in this form, so that you will not be confused in that case. Clear? Another we are having while dealing with kg. Here we are going to solve like 1 kg equal to what? 1000 gram. Got it? Got this point children? 1 kg equal to 1000 gram and 1 gram equal to 1000 milligram. These two are also the smaller units. These two are also your smaller unit. This is smaller and this is smallest one. Milligram, centigram, decigram, gram, decagram, hectogram, and last will be your kilogram. So kilogram will be your bigger one, milligram will be your smaller one. While dealing with the next problems for you, that will be your milliliter and liter. Understood, no? Milliliter and liter when we are dealing with, then here we are having another form of conversion, and that will be, let's mark from here. We are going to divide once again. We are having 1 kiloliter equal to 1000 milliliter, not milliliter, 1000 liter. 1 kiloliter will be equal to 1000 liter and 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. So when we are going to solve the numericals, these things we will remember again and again, and that will be what? 1 kilometer equal to 100 centimeter, 1 meter equal to 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter, 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter, whereas 1 centimeter equal to 10 millimeter for length. For gram, 1 kg equal to 1000 gram, 1 gram equal to 1000 milligram, and then we are using for milligram, 1 kiloliter equal to 1000 liter, 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. These things you have to remember. Other things which you have to remember is not this one. The things which you are going to remember for that will be like when you are converting big to small, big to small, then I will let you know what you will do, whether you will divide or you will multiply. Clear? And another one, you are having small to big. Children, please have a guess which operation we are again and again. I have explained the same thing in a previous video. So if you know the answer, please let me know. Confirm from me that what we are going to use. Just I am waiting for your comments. What you are going to give the answer. Please write that same. Yeah, big to small. We are going to multiply. Good job. Multiply. And small to big, we are going to divide. So before dealing with the numericals, these all are the things which we have to preserve while dealing with the problems. So that again and again you are going to remember the same thing. Clear, no? Understood? So please, let's move to our first question where we are going to ask with conversion of gram to kilogram. Question number first of yours is given. Change. First question is what? Change 1055 gram to kilogram. Clear? Without keeping much of our head on this particular point, children, please see, we have to convert gram is a smaller unit and kilogram is a bigger unit. Understood, no? So please think of it when you have to convert smaller unit to bigger unit. Which operation we are going to use? We are going to use divide. Understood from here? So what I am going to do is, I am going to write since, what do you know? You know that 1 kg equal to what? 1000 gram. You know, 1 kg equal to 1000 gram. Therefore, 1 gram equal to 1 upon 1000 kg. That means we have used the term divide of this one. It's totally based on relation between different units of length, mass and capacity which we have discussed by place value chart. We get it from there only. So when I am going to write 1055 gram equal to what? 1055 upon 1000 kg. Now the question is not how you will convert, whether you have to divide or you will directly write the answer. So I know my children are very smart. So I will tell you the way how you will write the answer directly, because you have to write in kg. Children, you see here in the denominator part, 3 zeros are kept. Clear, no? You have to see the zero, how many zero you are having in denominator part. Just you have to put your decimal after the 3 digits only. Here we are having 3 0. So I will put the decimal in such a place so that just after my decimal point we have 3 digits. So if I am going to put in front of 1, I don't have 3 digits, no, I have 4 digits, 1055. But if I am going to put my decimal here, 1.055. Clear? So just after the decimal, I am having how many digits? 3. And you can see when we are dividing the number, how much zero we are having? We have that much place of decimals in the question. Clear? Now 1.055 what? Kg or gram? Kg. kg. Because your question itself is asking in which form? Kg or gram? It is asking in kg. When you have to convert a big small to the big unit, we have used the operation of division over there, or we can do it directly as well. So 1055 gram will be equal to how many kg? It will be equal to your 1.055 kg. Clear? Understood? So please click a note of this one. Now next conversion which I am going to give you based on your gram, where again I am going to tell you if only one operation is given. Clear, no? Only one operation is given and you have to convert into two different units. For example, I let you know. If your question is given, question itself is given 1250 gram is given. Clear? And you have to convert this in two operations. Like you have to convert this in kg as well as gram. Clear? That means here one unit I have converted into one only, gram to kg, but here I have to use both the operations. Both method is similar, only we have to segregate at certain point that you have to see. All methods are going to do the same here, which I have done in this. Like here what we have written, since 1 kg equal to what? 1000 gram. Therefore, 1 gram equal to 1 upon 1000 kg. Therefore, so 1250 gram equal to what? 1250 divided by 1000. What? If I am going to write kg, then also no problem. I'll tell you the way, because here we have written kg. Now you will see just after that here we are having 30, so I am going to put it 1.250 kg. But children, you can see from here we have to convert into kg and gram. So you can see one is in your whole number and rest of all is in your decimal part. So decimal part is your smaller one and whole number is your bigger one. That means from here we are getting 1250 gram can be written as 1 kg and 250 gram. Clear, no? The smaller part after the decimal will be your gram one and the bigger part will be your kg one. Both the methods are same, only the conversion is different here. Like simple, you can go with the third form. This is your second question. Third form I am going to discuss here. Here I have the space. So I am going to discuss your third form where you have to use the operation multiply. Like it is simple. Everybody know that, I know, because I have given the question in comment section and you all have given the correct answer for that. Like if it is given 3 kg 2 gram. Clear? You have to convert 3 kg to gram. That means you have to convert bigger unit to smaller unit. Kg is your bigger unit and gram is your smaller unit. You know it very well. So when you have to convert the bigger unit to the smaller unit, you have to use the operation multiply. Please keep your eyes here. Since, what you know? 1 kg equal to 1000 gram. That you know. I'm going to segregate this so that you will not be confused in this one. This is the solution of this one. Clear? That means 1 kg equal to 1000 gram. You get my point? Now we are having how many? Therefore, 3 kg equal to what? How many gram? Directly we have to multiply 3 with what? We have to multiply with 1000. Children, can you guess the answer? Can you guess the answer? Good. So your answer is what? Yeah, I think I can see. It will be your 3000 gram. That means 3 kg will be equal to your 3000 gram. Here we have used different operations. Here we have used multiply because we are converting bigger unit to the smaller unit. In this and this case we have used the smaller. We have converted smaller to the bigger. That's why we have used the operation divide. This is two forms of questions which you are going to solve in measurement of length. Clear? Another two example I'll let you know where you have to solve and give me the answer. Where I'll give. Okay, this question you have to solve and give me the answer. Here I am giving. That means you have to give your valuable answer in comment section. That will be your. Please write for this particular topic. For other topic you have to go with it. Rest of all you can click a screenshot of this one. So the questions which I am going to give you is, first is your 825 milligram will be, you have to convert to gram. I am giving you a short here. I have written homework for that particular one. Clear? Next two questions I am giving you for this kilogram and gram topic. You are going to deal with, that will be your 1.25 gram will be equal to dash kg and dash gram. Will it be okay for you to go with? We are dealing with the second part of this, that will be your kg and gram. Now still we have already discussed the problem based on this one, measurement of mass. Another part we are going to discuss with length, and then we are going to discuss with the capacity. Only the units are different, otherwise each and every methods are same in all three cases. Do you get my point what I said? So children, please click a screenshot of this one and write these two questions and give your answers in comment section. Do you get my point? So next of yours is dealing with convert to centimeter and meter. That means we are going to deal with second part of ours for length. Now I am going to erase these some important things. I'll keep as usual. Rest of all the parts we are going to erase. Sorry. This should not be erased now. So let's go. Here we are having 1 kilometer equal to 1000, 1 meter equal to 100 and 1 centimeter equal to this one. We are not supposed to erase this one. Rest of all the parts to identify, to remember the things from this, it should be same on the board, so that again and again if you have to see, we can see from here. Clear, no? So next conversion we are going to do in case of length, where we can, I am going to erase this homework as well because this is for mass. Another work I will give you for length as well and for capacity too. So children, please revise with me the same. Milli, centi, decimeter, deca, hecto, kilometer. That is the first one for length. For second one, milli, centi, deci, gram, deca, hecto, kilogram. And for third one, milli, centi, deci, liter, deca, hecto, kiloliter. These three terms which you are going to learn and recall again and again while dealing with the problems on measurement. Clear? So next part which we are going to deal with, convert to centimeter. Like here we are going to do first part of ours, that will be your convert to centimeter. These all questions I just took by keeping your syllabus in mind, so that it will be helpful for the point of examinations to you. Clear, no? So convert to centimeter. Your question is given, like I write first one, 19 meter 1 centimeter. Clear? 19 meter 1 centimeter. Here we have one bigger unit, one smaller unit. Overall we have to convert it to the smaller one. That means smaller means what? We will apply which one? Big to small. For big to small we have applied operation multiply. Do you get my point? So here the formula is changed, like you have to convert meter to centimeter first. Since, what since? 1 meter equal to what? 100 centimeter. Clear? 1 meter will be equal to 100 centimeter. Therefore, 19 meter equal to 19 multiplied by 100 equal to 1900 centimeter. Do you get my point? At the last what we are having? 19 meter 1 centimeter equal to 1900 centimeter plus 1 centimeter. Student, here I have used the operation you can notice, no? Multiply. As you are at the beginning age of your learning, here every steps of yours is very, very important. If you are not going to learn these small things, it will be difficult for you to understand the big things in futures. That's why I'm explaining the things in deep so that you can understand each and every topics properly. Do you get my point? So here we are getting 1900 centimeter plus 1 centimeter. When we are adding, what we are getting? Final answer which we will get will be your 1901 centimeter. That means what I had done at the last, I have converted 19 meter 1 centimeter to 1901 centimeter. You get my point? That is your first part which we are going to. That is our first part which we are going to discuss. And this I have highlighted to make you understand which operation we have used. That's all. Clear? So please take a note of this one. Now, next of yours is your another one I will give you with the same format. Like your question is given, I'll write the questions. Second for you, let's see how many of you are giving. 19 millimeter to centimeter. You have to convert 19 millimeter to centimeter. Now, millimeter is your millicentimeter. Millimeter is your smaller unit, whereas centimeter is your bigger unit. And you know already 1 centimeter equal to 10 millimeter when you are going to multiply. And when for 19 millimeter you have to convert smaller to the bigger, you have to divide. Now simply what you have to do, children, you have to write since what, since 1 10 millimeter equal to 1 centimeter. That you know from here, 1 centimeter equal to 10 millimeter or 10 millimeter equal to 1, vice versa. There is no hard and fast rule that you have to write in this way only. Whatever it's easy and will be understandable for you, you have to go with that form. Clear, no? So next form which we are going to start with, here we are dealing with like 10 millimeter equal to 1 centimeter. Therefore, 19 millimeter equal to what? Directly I am going to do 19 upon, like here also in a place of this you can write this also, 1 centimeter equal to, just see, 1 millimeter equal to 1 upon 10 centimeter. Clear? When I have to find 1 millimeter, then we are going to write 1 upon 10 centimeter. So 19 millimeter equal to 19 upon 10 what? Centimeter. Again you have to think for this one. 19 upon 10 can be written as, just here at 0, what you are having? You have to put the decimal, because at the bottom side you are having only 1 0. So you have to put the decimal, and just after the decimal you have only one digit. As much as 0 we are having in the denominator part, you have to put your decimal to that side only. Do you get my point? So 19 millimeter can be written as 1.9 what? Centimeter. Do you get my point now? So this is just the conversion of millimeter to centimeter. Otherwise, if it is given centimeter to millimeter, what we have to do? 190 centimeter answer will get. As in common, what you have to do? You have to use directly this formula. If it is given 19 centimeter, so convert to millimeter. So what you have to do? 19 multiply by 10. Your answer will be 190 what? Millimeter. Clear, no? Here, these two are the terms which we are going to discuss. Like first is your conversions with the operations multiply, and another one is your conversion with this divide one. I hope you are clear with this. So please click a note of this one. Now we are moving to other part of this, where I'll give you the numericals based on this one. Two questions I am going to give you. First is your, again homework I am writing to this side, please. For this, 3 meter 15 centimeter to dash centimeter. This is your first question I am giving you. And second, let me plan. I'll just give you based on your like 17 millimeter to centimeter, and third which I am going to give you is your for 10 millimeter, not millimeter, already I have given millimeter, no, 10 centimeter equal to dash millimeter. These three answers based on this one, conversion of length, you have to write and give your valuable answers in comment section. Clear? Understood? So I just wait, hope that you will solve this and give me your answers in comment section so that I can verify whether you have read or gone through these videos or not. Now, moving on the third part of yours, that will be your capacity. Capacity have the different unit like milliliter and liter, as well as we are including kiloliter too. Operations we are using is same, only that units are different. Again and again I am reminding you to make you understand wherever you are solving the problem, please take a note that every time you have to write the units. Understood? So please take a click of this. Then I'll go with the third part where we are going to deal with, like, if you have to convert liter to milliliter. I'm going to erase this part. Liter to milliliter. This is also very easy to understand. And while dealing with the problems, you have to go with the conversions based on this one. Children, please make it sure. After seeing this, I just think you are not going to make the mistakes as you are making before. If your concept is not clear, you just ask your queries in comment section. Like next I am going to deal with convert liter to milliliter. This is your first form of question. Do you get my point? Convert liter to milliliter. Like it is given 13 liter to dash milliliter. What is given? 13 liter to dash. You know very well. 1 liter equal to how many milliliter? 1000 milliliter. It's easy for you to understand. Liter is your bigger unit. Milliliter is your smaller unit. Operation we are going to use is your multiply. Clear? So, therefore, since 1 liter, therefore 13 liter equal to 13 multiplied by 1000 milliliter. 13 multiplied by 1000. You don't have to give 13 ones are 13. And how many 0 we are having, children? We are having 3 0 here. We are going to write like this. 1300 milliliter. Clear? Understood, no? So 13 liter can be written as 13,000 milliliter. First part we did. Now we have to convert smaller to the bigger one. Please take a note again and again. You have to write the units. Don't forget. In your examinations also the marks are being reduced because of this basis. These are the points where you will get the step marking. If your solution is wrong but still you have done these things correct, then definitely you will get the step marking for these things. Clear, no? So second pattern of this which we are going to deal with, convert 1250 milliliter to liter. 1250 is your milliliter and you have to convert to liter. So what you know, since same thing you will write again and again. 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. Therefore, 1 milliliter equal to 1 upon 1000 liter. Clear, no? So what you will do? What you are getting here? 1250 upon 1000 liter. Clear? So here you will see just after the decimal we are having 3 digits and then we are going to write it like this. 1.250 what? Liter. Do you get my point? It can be written as this way. That means 1250 milliliter can be written as 1.250 liter. If I am going to expand in another way, we can write it this way as well. 1 liter, and just after the decimal we have the smaller unit, and that will be your 250 milliliter. So both your answers is correct. In this case 1.250 liter is also correct. And when we are going to talk about this one, 1250 milliliter equal to, then this answer 1 liter 250 milliliter is also correct. This is your third pattern of the questions. We are dealing with capacity. Another, as per your class 4th and 5th, we have used different operations like addition and subtraction also is given in your syllabus. So we are going to start with that one, but before that I'll give you 2-3 problems based on capacity too, so that you can solve the sums in your copy and give your answers in comment section. Like first of yours is given 32.4. First is your 32.4 liter 2 milliliter. Second of yours is given 14 whole 1/2 liter. This question also I have solved when we are dealing with the deep discussions of the topic of capacity. We have solved such problems in that. Do you get my point? Do you get my point? Do you understand this one? And this one also you understand? What about this one? Okay, if you find any difficulty in dealing with the problems, you can ask with me. Clear, no? Now we are dealing with the third part of this one. The third part we have done, first, second and third. Now we are dealing with the fourth part of the sections, numericals, which we are like use of operation of addition while solving these problems. If you have the operations of mass, kilogram and meter and centimeter, how you are going to add the operations? Do you get my point? So to add the operations, we have to use the same method, only we have to write this meter, centimeter at the top and then we are going with it. So children, please take a click of this screenshot. Now I will go with the addition part. Next of yours is addition. In the same chapter, another one we have the topic left for us will be your, I think, perimeter and area. So I shall erase this one now, we don't want, because we are dealing with the addition part. Here you have to add and find the answer in that case. First part of yours is given. For any unit we can take it. It's not mandatory for us to go with. Do you get my point? Okay, fine. So let's start. The part will be your, if you have to add the number consist of any units, topic will be what? Addition. Use of operations for length, mass and capacity. That will be, we are using addition. Clear, children? So if your question is written like this, if your question is given 280 meter, directly I am writing 280 meter 15 centimeter. Clear? First question of yours is what? 280 meter 50 centimeter. Second is written 412 meter 37 centimeter. 412 meter 37 centimeter. And third of yours is written for instant 101 meter 30 centimeter. It's a long form, you will be confused. Oh, what should I do now? You just wander here and there as per your class. No, please don't go with it. Simply you have to keep in mind, children, please note it down. Here they have used only one operation. They have used only meter, centimeter, and meter and centimeter. One doubt of yours is clear almost. Here you are. So when you are dealing with this problem, simply you have to write it one side meter, another side centimeter. Do you get my point? So meter, please note it down which we are having. You can go with the direct also, or you can just add in this way. 280 meter. How many centimeter we are having? 15 centimeter we are having. Do you get my point? Now here we are having 412 meter and 37 centimeter. And last we are having 101 meter and 30 centimeter. No need to write again and again for this one. You get my point? Here I am writing twice. It's of no use because once we have already highlighted from this place. You get my point? Please use the operation plus and then we'll go with it. Let's start the addition of this part and then we are going to find the answer exactly what we are getting. So, please keep your eyes here. I'm going to add 7 plus 5 we are getting. When you are adding 7 with 5 you are getting 12. What you are getting? 12. Your carry will be 1. Please note down your carry at the top. Now 3 plus 3 you are getting 6. 6 plus 1 you are getting 7. 7 plus 1 you are getting 8. Clear? You know already 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. So it is less than 100. So please keep it as usual. Don't disturb that one. Next you are having 2 plus 1. No carry, nothing. 3. 8 plus 1. 9. And 2 plus 4. 6. 6 plus 1. 7. To get that? So final answer what you are getting, children. Like this you have done solve. In exam also you can do, and if you are going to separate and write, then I don't think so you find any difficulty. You can see no centimeter, centimeter, and that centimeter I have written at one side, and meter, meter, and meter I have written at other side, and I get the fresh answer. So you are going to write here. I am going to give you as a hint. You can write answer will be your what? 793 meter 82 centimeter. Clear? Understood? That is your final answer. If you want, you can go with the conversion, but we cannot do any conversion here because 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter and here we are having only 82. It cannot be changed. That's why the answer will be your 793 meter 82 centimeter. Hope you understand this part. Fine. So another problem which we are going to discuss with this is your based on liter and milliliter. Please click a note of this one. Hope you have written. Okay. So two problems I am giving you. Every method you have to apply the same thing. This is the first part. Two questions I am giving you that you have to solve and share your answers in comment section. First, again I am writing homework. A will be your, please note it down. I think you have erased. Note it down on the first page. 304 liter, 250 milliliter. Other will be your 213 liter, 140 milliliter. Again last will be your 250 liter, 111 milliliter. Clear? This straight weight is written. Again you have to write liter and milliliter because we are having only 2 units. Clear? Here we are having only 2 units. That will be your what? Liter and milliliter. Liter you will write at one side, milliliter you will write at the other side, and then you will write all these digits as per their use. Do you get my point? Now next problem which I am going to give you about, before we have discussed with meter and centimeter, and last is we are going to discuss with 112 kg, 25 gram, 149 kg, 212 gram, and last is your 340 kg, 211 gram. Clear? As in what I can do, simply you have to segregate like this, kg and gram, and then you have to write kg 121, 149, 340 in kg column, 25, 212, 211 in gram column, and then you have to add. To get my point? Clear? So now we are moving to the last operation of this one, that will be your subtraction. As per your class, it is given till subtraction. So next part of yours will be subtraction 1. Clear, no? Please note down this question. Note down these questions fast so that I can go with the other one. That will be your subtraction. Other operations. So addition also, this, if you have any query regarding multiplication and division, please let me know so that I can make another video for these other operations, addition, multiplication and division too. So let's start with the subtraction part. And here you have to subtract one number. I think you have taken a note of this one. Your question is 16 kg 240 gram. 16 kg 240 gram from 30 kg 300 gram. This is your first question. This will be your first question. Clear? So, I'm going to erase this part. Here 2 units are given. One is your kg, other will be your gram. And in that, what you have to do? In that unit, you have to write it separately like this. Please write for this kg and write for this as a gram. Clear? Hope you understand. Now, when we are going to write for kg and gram, 16 kg can be written as, you have to subtract 16 kg from 30 kg. Which one is bigger here? 30 will be bigger, no? So it is going, we are going to write this as a first number, 30 kg 300 gram. And we are going to write this as the second way, because we are subtracting bigger number to the smaller number. So we are writing 16 kg 240 gram. Hope you understand the same. Clear? So let's start the subtraction part. What is given here? 0 minus 0. You will get 0. So what mistake I did is, you don't have to write this gram here. Once you have written means no need to recall and write again and again. Do you get my point? Do you get no? Now 0 minus 4. We cannot subtract 0 with 4, no? Because 0 is a smaller number. So what you are going to do? You have to borrow, take a borrow from here. What will be here? 10. When you are subtracting 10 with 4, what you will get, children? You will get here 6. Now that points have given borrow to this one. What is left here now? 2. This 10 is cancelled. Now 2 is left. 2 minus 2. What you will get? 0. Clear? Moving on the next part of yours. Let's talk about this one. We cannot subtract again 0 with 6. We cannot subtract again 0 with 6. So what we are going to do? We are going to borrow one number from this place. And when you are going to borrow the number from here, you will get 10. And when you are subtracting 10 with 6, you will get an answer as 10 minus 6, you are getting 4. Do you get my point? Another one. Here, when you have given the borrow 1, borrow to this one, this 3 become what? Yeah, good. This 3 had been converted to 2. Do you get my point? So, when you are subtracting 2 with now, work is over. So, please cancel it out. Please don't forget to cancel the number. Here also you have subtracted. So, cancel this part. It's okay to write this carry over at the top of this one. But after you have taken carry, borrow, everything, then you just go with cancel it. Otherwise, you will be confused whether I have subtracted or not. So, 2 minus 1, what you will get? 1. Clear? So, your final answer is what? Your final answer is 14 kg. And how many gram we are having? 60 gram. This is your final answer which you are going to get for this problem. Clear? Okay, fine children. So if you understood, please click a screenshot. Now we are going to deal with another one, that will be your 108 liter from, question is 108 liter from 200 liter 350 milliliter. You can see we have used different operation, all three operations you can use. Clear, no? You have taken. So let's move to the next part. We are dealing with liter and milliliter. Right, I'm not erasing this part to make you understand the difference. First answer, we are getting 14 kg 60 gram. Hope you understand the same. So let's write for the another one. Another is what? Second for us is, okay, I think you will be confused. So I'm erasing this part, okay, no? To avoid your confusion only. Here also from means what, children? You have to subtract the bigger number to the smaller number always. Here you are having two units. One is your liter and other is what? Milliliter. So when you are converting liter, other you are converting milliliter, please make it sure. Here you are having how many liter? 108, and here you are having 200. Now I think easily you can compare and find it out which one is greater. Understood, no? So here which one is greater for you? Good. Which one is greater for you? 200 is greater for you, no? So please go with it. You will write 200, and with 200 what is given in milliliter? 350 milliliter is given. Clear? And let's write about this one, 108. With liter 108 is given. But what about the milliliter of this quantity? Nothing is given. So if nothing is given, it is understood by you that if nothing is given, you are going to write here as in 0, 0 and 0. You get my point? If nothing is given in front, please don't leave this space as a blank and solve it. Write the value 0, 0, 0. From there, whosoever is evaluating your copy, they can understand, okay, the child have understood and have written it accordingly. You get my point? Now use the operation subtraction here, and let's subtract the number and try to find the answer for this one. When you are subtracting 0 with 0, when you are subtracting 0 with 0, what you will get? Do you get my point? 0 with 0 you will get 0. Clear? Understood? Understood, no? Now 5 minus 0. It's also easy for you to understand. When you are subtracting 5 with 0, what you will get? You will get 5. Do you get my point? Because 5 is bigger number and 0 is your smaller number. In that case, what do you have to do? You have to copy the same number. Now when you are subtracting 3 from 0, what you will get? You will get 3. That means we get the same answer. Without putting much of our head in this one, we get the same answer. They get now? So next for us is what? We have to subtract 208 from 81. We have to subtract 200 from 108. That means here 0 minus 8. We cannot subtract 0 with 8. No. We cannot subtract 0 with 8. So what are we are going to do? We have to borrow a number from here. This also cannot give it because it is already 0. So that person is going to borrow from this one. So when this one is going to borrow from this one is going to borrow from this one, what you are going to get? You will get here 10. I have to write this little up so that you can understand, but no problem. From here also you can write liter. Okay. So when you are subtracting 10 with 0, here you are getting 10, no? 10 with 8. 10 minus 8 you will get 2. Now it have taken the borrow from here, and here it will be place of 10. It took 1 to this side. Here it will be your 9. Now please cut this one. If the work is over, directly have to cut. Here we are getting 9. 9 minus 0, we are getting 9. And here it have given one borrow to this one. So what happened? Here it will be your 1. So what carry you are getting? Nothing. After borrowing these numbers, here 1 minus 1 you are getting 0. So it's, I think if whether you are writing or not, if you are not writing, then also it is correct. Clear? So your final answer what you are getting is, children, 92 liter. If you are writing, okay. So I just suggest you not to write this to avoid your own confusion. Liter, 350 milliliter. That is your final answer. Do you get my point? Based on this one. So what you understand from here, these all are the topics which we have discussed, numerical based on measurement. Do you get my point? These all are the numericals starting from first questions to the last one ending at subtraction part. We have discussed many patterns of the questions, and that questions are very important for the point of your examinations too. So children, watch this video again. If you have any query regarding the questions which we have discussed or the questions which I have given to you, I expect the answers in comment section so that I can evaluate your knowledge, whether my children have done good or my children have learned something from this video or not. Clear, no? So please watch this video. Keep your like, share and subscribe to my channel to continue watching more videos from my own channel. So thank you. Have a nice day.